Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Onyx Path Twitch for this brand new episode of Curious Cats of Mao Mysteries and Secrets. This is season 2, episode 6. When last we met, our heroes were in a bit of a pickle. There's a fight a brewing, a fight a going on, I guess I should say, and things weren't looking so hot. We're in danger, one might say. So we will get to that peril and figuring out where everyone is within the context of said peril momentarily. But before we get into all that, I do have a couple things I want to make sure that I cover. First and foremost, we are in the final 17 hours of the Trinity Continuum Steam Wars backer kit. The last couple hours have seen lots of increases in pledges, which is great. We've unlocked a couple stretch goals. The Kaiju stretch goal is unlocked. I'm looking to see if we've got any other stretch goals that have been. I know there was like a digital wallpaper that got unlocked. I'm just scrolling down to see what we're dealing with right now. So we got the story guide reference PDF. Looks like that has been unlocked, and we're a little under a grand shy of unlocking the t-shirt stretch goal. So if you've not yet gotten yourself involved, now is the time. Go back Trinity Continuum Steam Wars over at Backer Kit. Yeah, it looks like we're about $695 shy of unlocking that t-shirt. So let's get on that. Spread the word. Get yourself involved and help us make it happen. The next thing I want to make sure that I'm aware of is that or that I'm making you aware of, is that the latest release for Curseborn has come out today. That's right. Though the main Curseborn book is not out yet, there is the Ashcan edition, which has recently been updated to include the Sorcerer. So you have a full raft of playable characters in that. And then our tasty bits this year are all new antagonists that can be used with Curseborn that only require the Ashcan to run. So if you picked up the Ashcan, you like the story, you dig those characters, you dig the Curseborn setting, you can pick up the tasty bits and you'll have brand new enemies to face all year long, a new one every month. You can still head over to Backer Kit and pre-order Curseborn. You can get your hands on the deluxe edition, the slipcase cover, all that fun stuff. The making of book that's in the works. Lots of cool things, lots of cool options available. But if you just want to, chill with the Ashcan and the tasty bits, that's fine as well. This is the second in the series that's come out. One that I worked on will be coming out soon. I'm very excited. I think it's next month, but it might be the month after. But yeah, it's a really cool setting. Onyx Path's sort of triumphant return to horror. Definitely recommend checking that out. And then last but most certainly not least, I do want to make you aware that there's a new program going on over at Drive-Thru RPG where they are selling traditionally printed publisher fulfilled titles. So publishers that are signed up at Drive-Thru RPG can now take the things that they get traditionally printed and warehouse elsewhere and sell them through Drive-Thru RPG. So these are not your print-on-demand books. These are the same thing that you would get if you went to your friendly local game store. They're four-color press, traditional printing, available. Onyx Path has several books up there, as do Free League, and looks like a couple of other Modifius. Yeah, so lots of cool stuff available. Go check that out. Pick up your, you know, traditionally printed books. If you never got a copy of Dead Man's Rust in print, you can go pick that up there right now. If you need to pick up, say, Scion Demigod, a book that I need to get on my shelf, you can pick it up right there. Get it shipped directly from Drive-Thru RPG, a retailer you trust. It's an amazing and wonderful deal. There's no reason not to do it. Go buy some books. Now that I have paid the bills, let's meet our players for the day. Let's kick it off first with Mike. If you could, please tell us who you are, what you do, who you're playing, your pronouns, their pronouns, and anything you'd like to promote.
Hey guys, I'm Mike Mutant. I play Buddy. Both of us, he, him. I am a Chicago-based comic artist. Currently working on my comic, The Freaks, which you can catch updates on at Mike Mutant Comics on Instagram. And if you look me up on Blue Sky, you also find my stuff there. That's more just like ranty, just me talking bullshit stuff over there. And yeah.
Dope. Thank you. I had to unmute because I was pouring myself a beverage and it was way louder than I wanted it to be. I didn't want to drown you out. Thank you, Mike. Next up, Sarah, please give us your pertinent details.
I am Sarah Shine over she, her. I am playing Rouge, also she, her. I do writing and play video games on Twitch. I have all kinds of stuff over on YouTube. I'm Wordsmith Sarah basically everywhere. I stream video games on Twitch on Thursday and Friday nights at 7 p.m. Central. And then on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Central, I do a writing stream with my friend Dana. And we do some writing sprints and get some crap done in theory. So, but we also talk shit. So that's about it.
Good times. Next up, that brings us around to Rachel. Your pertinence, please.
Hello, my name is Rachel. I am she, her. Uh, I do things with words and games. I have a lot of long-term projects, none of which I can talk about. I am playing the cat Lucy, vaguely modeled after my own kitty.
Glorious. And you've got the Twitch channel still up over Stolen Fires? We've got that.
Theoretically, it's been a while since I've run any content there, but I'm gonna try and get that into gear.
Wonderful. Well, the link is there. People should go follow it, and then they should harass you to make more things. Don't harass, but ask nicely for you to make more streams so that
Absolutely.
you can get on there more. And speaking of people who need to be on the internet more, Milena, your pertinence, please.
That's fun. Hi, my name's Milena. I'm a human being in the world. I do art and circus stuff, and um, I'm playing Bones, who is a necromancer kitty who's on death's door. Maybe she likes that, they like that, but it is Lucy's fault. And
I was compelled.
Wasn't compelled.
and I'm excited to play today. So that's that.
I'm excited to get to it. And before we dive into today's session, I just want to remind you I love you all. All right, so Rouge, it is your action. Rouge, you're up and about, right? You're not currently imperiled.
Nope, I am not injured currently.
All right, excellent. What would you like to do?
Oh, I thought I had gotten all the way into the game, but I must have missed the last button. Hold on one second, it's loading.
For certain.
Okay.
Last I recall, you are currently frightened of Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
You had moved up around the stairs, heading basically toward Lord Transylvanian-Hound's bedroom. Is that accurate?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna try to maybe hide somewhere.
Sure, there is a door right next to you.
Okay, yeah, I'll try to hide in there.
All right.
Roll.
No, not at all. You dive into that room and close the door.
Okay.
Any other actions that you'd like to take? You could, for example, ready to stab anybody who comes in the room, for example.
Sure, I'll do that.
All right, beautiful. That brings us to Bones. Bones, you are making death saves. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Let's see that death save. As you're laying on the ground, you have been shot
This is bad.
What'd you get?
A nat 1.
You're right. That is bad. Let's see. 1 second. How many failed saves do you have currently?
I think none. I think this is my first death save.
Okay. Well, that's fortunate for you.
Is it?
It's 2 death saves.
Sure. It counts as 2 failures.
Ah!
When this happens, you can choose to spend a single stamina die to prevent one of those failures if you wish.
Okay.
All right. So
I
you
will.
spend 1 stamina die, and it just becomes 1 failed save. Go ahead and
I
record.
don't want to die.
Go ahead and record that on your sheet.
Okay.
As you lay on the ground, bleeding at Lucy's feet, with 2 angry spirits next to you. The first angry spirit goes. It is going to attack Buddy. I believe it's going to recognize Buddy as the biggest threat. Because correct me if I'm wrong, Buddy is not currently under any sort of control.
I don't think
Correct?
anymore. I think I saved out of it last turn.
Correct, which makes you immune to that attack this turn. So in this case, they're just going to try to take a bite out of Buddy. So it's a d20 plus 4. I assume an 11 does not hit Buddy.
It does hit.
11 hits you?
Yeah, I'm a wizard. I got a T10.
Right on. You are bit as this creature flies over and just lays into your arm. You take 14 deathly damage. Are you still up and about?
Yeah, that's my first hit for this whole fight.
Excellent. You feel the cold fangs of this tormented spirit pierce through your fur and into your flesh. The second tormented spirit is down here, kind of south of Lucy. Or, I'm sorry, south of Bones. And the shepherd is also next to it. So the tormented spirit is going to bite the shepherd. Rolling a whopping 8, the shepherd deftly steps aside.
Travis, is it too late? I forgot that I have shield. Can I do that?
You can shield, absolutely.
Okay,
I'll allow that, sure.
for sure.
Um,
Thank you.
that then brings us to our one brave soldier, our one brave person wielding a torch and or pitchfork, who has yet to become frightened, has yet to succumb to the spirits. He's going to swing that pitchfork through the tormented spirit, but unfortunately has no effect because it's just a regular old pitchfork with nothing to help. So that brings us around to Lucy. Lucy, what would you like to do?
All right, I am still under compulsion
Yes,
to
so
attack
you
my allies.
do get to roll to break out of that, but at the start of your turn. So go ahead and make a cunning test, please.
Ah, sorry,
No, you're fine.
fucking up the typing in the command.
That's okay.
Cunning. Oh, 19.
Excellent. You break free of the control, seeing the horrific arrangement of circumstances in front of you. What would you like to do?
Oh, goodness. I do not have any healing spells or ability. I'm so sorry, Bones.
Nope. But you do have silver bullets.
I do have silver bullets. Can I
Bones again,
see?
put out her misery. No.
Oh, shit.
So
And
where
then
you're,
she'll be like, guys, I'm gonna go take a nap then.
so where you're at on the stairs right now, you can see the one tormented spirit directly in front of you. Now the one that's directly in front of you is also directly like behind them is sort of the townsfolk, the pitchfork wielding townsfolk member who is there. So they're like if you shoot the spirit, it's probably gonna go through the spirit and hit them.
Okay, I don't want to do that.
Oh, you don't? You don't want to hurt a townsfolk person?
There is also the shepherd is between you and the other spirit. So, I mean, you can move to such an angle where you wouldn't be shooting through them. You can try to shoot around your buddy. I'm not going to give you any sort of um, like hindrance or anything, but if you do roll a natural one attacking either one of those creatures, you will absolutely hit the ally that is next to them.
Okay, I do not want to hit an ally because I am no longer compelled.
Sure, sure, fair.
You don't got a bomb in your
Um,
bag you want to use and just throw at us, or just take us all out?
all right, so I'm not gonna risk hitting an ally. What's the spooky looking dude in between the two spirits?
That is the shepherd that came along with you.
Okay, so he's on our side as well.
Yeah, I shoot him.
Yes.
You're the spooky dude. He's your friend.
Literally a priest.
It's a spooky little icon, and it's been 2 weeks.
He is kind of spooky.
All right.
The idea of her getting out of like compulsion. Who's that spooky looking guy? Bam!
Exactly.
All right. Well, assuming I can move through allies.
You can.
All right. This way and this way. And then I will shoot straight so that if I miss, I'm not going to hit anybody I care about.
All right. Excellent.
That's a huge burn on Bones.
I care about you now that I'm no longer compelled.
It's just so fun milking this situation.
21.
Oh, that will absolutely hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
7.
All right. Excellent. Because it is weak to that damage, it takes 14.
Ooh.
It lets out a horrendous wail of pain. But does not relent or run away. At least not yet. Let me double check that actually. Yep. Yeah, it's not in any danger of running away yet.
Okay. That is my turn.
Wonderful. That brings us to our shepherd. Our shepherd turns to Bones and is going to drop a Cure Wounds.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
At least somebody wants Bones to live.
Bones regain 5 stamina points. And that brings us back to Buddy.
All right. Fuck. I knew I was forgetting something. I should have had this open. How much does a level 1's Seeking Stingers do, real quick before?
3d4.
3d4 plus my spell casting. Okay.
Yep. Each one is 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability. So.
Okay. So I will load that up into this closest spirit to me.
Okay.
So it's 3d4 plus 5. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 damage.
Excellent. So you blast the spirit to smithereens. It dissipates. Defeated.
I will go here and using a potion costs an action, right?
I've always treated drinking a potion as a bonus action.
All right. Can I give that potion to Bones?
Well, you can hand Bones a potion. Bones would have to drink it on their turn.
Okay. I will hand Bones a healing potion.
Glorious.
Tears fill Bones' eyes.
Does that bring us to the end of Buddy's turn?
Yes.
Rouge, it is the start of your turn. Now that you are in that room and now that you are no longer scared and no longer deafened, why don't you go ahead and give me just a cunning check using notice, if you don't mind.
Let me not throw my dice on the floor. Jesus. I can do anything right. 21.
Wonderful. You can hear now. Yes, there is absolutely commotion just outside the door, but you also hear some sort of mechanical movement almost coming from the other side of the room, and a bit of shuffling to the north. What would you like to do?
There's only the one door that I'm standing by, right?
Correct. To get into your room, just the one door.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to try to get out into the hall, but use sneak to try to go like this way.
Sure.
What do I roll for sneak?
It would be agility roll.
Agility. 19.
Okay.
And I
So
would go to like probably like here.
all right. So as you are moving along, obviously your buddies down the hall will see that movement. The ghost might not because it's otherwise occupied. So your sneak's really going to apply to the people that you're approaching, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
And whilst you're doing that, I'm going to add a couple of new friends to our initiative order. Because everybody loves a new friend, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's not a friend.
I just woke up from a coma, bitch. Like,
It was a nap.
She was dying.
yeah.
It was
It's
a
like that.
risky nap.
It was an aggressive.
He's
It was an
just
extreme nap.
Extreme napping. Is that what we're calling it now?
Yes, that is absolutely what we're
Aggressive
calling
is a
it.
forced short rest.
Yes, exactly.
Short. Oh God. I wonder if that's what doctors would tell their family, the families. Oh, no, don't worry about Gam. She's not in a coma. She's just sleeping.
Right.
She's just taking a forced nap. Not a big deal.
The
My
wrong
nep-
napper.
My nephew used to call jail the big time out.
Oh, I love that.
Not wrong.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I like went to correct him, and then I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
The
Yeah, that's
legal
better.
timeout.
The big time out. That's too good.
I know, isn't it?
That's amazing. Kids are geniuses, man.
My other friend's kid told her he needed cheese one time because his cheese meter was low.
He's also correct to that one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
My cheese meter is often low.
Mine is too.
that is 100% medically accurate. All right, Rouge, that has completed your turn, yes?
Yes.
All right, Bones, that brings us to you. What would you like to do?
First, throw a side glance at Lucy.
That's fair. You are prone, by the way.
I would
Yeah.
like to. Do I want to stand up, or do I need to stay down here? Can I stay down here and Eldritch Blast at the thing?
You can. So if you're attacking while prone,
Do I have a disadvantage?
let's find out.
Would I don't know, risk hitting a friend?
Look, you can just shoot Lucy
What
if
kind
that's
of
what you want to do
monster?
with your turn. That's fine.
I mean, I
Um,
would not object. Fair is fair.
While you are prone, you can crawl or run on all fours unless you use your move action to stand up. You have a hindrance on all attack rolls except those made with a ranged weapon you can hold in one paw. An attack roll against you as a boon if the attack is melee and from within 5 feet. Otherwise, attack rolls against you have a hindrance.
Okay, so if I do get up, that's my action, and I can't Eldritch Blast.
You use your movement to stand up, so that means what you would have no
Half
movement
no?
left.
Okay, so I will stand up and Eldritch Blast, but like barely stand up, reluctantly stand up.
Leaning against the wall, all cool.
Yeah, with like one hand on my heart. I'm gonna milk this so hard.
Really milking it.
All right, so I'm sorry, you do stand up and do what now?
And I Eldritch Blasted the spirit thingy.
All right, go ahead and give me your attack roll, please.
It's my roll plus intellect plus experience bonus.
Correct.
20. Not natural.
No, you hit. Go ahead and roll your damage on your Eldritch Blast.
The damage for Eldritch Blast is 1d10. Where's my d10? Six.
Excellent. It lets out a cry as your Eldritch Blast, the mystical energy, rips through the spirit's face. It lets out a horrific yell. And that brings us to a new friend who will be joining the fight. The ancient sentinel that's on the other side of the floor, as in this floor of the house. They are going to come moving up the way. As they do, they're going to see if they notice Rouge before I'm assuming Rouge kind of falls around the corner to stay hidden. So we'll see if they are able to beat that with their cunning check. You had a 19 on your last stealth roll, correct? They do not see you, so you're able to fall back like around the corner basically before they get up there, and then they stop here. So that is their action. They still have not seen you. You would technically have surprise on them if you attack them when it turns around to their turn. However, next up is Carmilla. She steps outside the door. Does not see you. That brings us to our spirit. The spirit is very angry, probably most so right now at Lucy, because Lucy did, well, Yeah, Lucy, I think, did more damage
Fair.
than Bones did. So the spirit's going to try to bite Lucy.
Fight back.
That's fair. Does 19 hit Lucy?
Absolutely.
Glorious. Lucy, you take 8 deadly damage. As the chilly, icy fangs of this tormented spirit pierce your fur and flesh.
No, I don't like this.
That brings us to our brave townsfolk who lets out a scream of support and readies an action to attack anyone who gets within range of him that's an enemy. That brings us to the master of the house who steps out 5, 10, 15, 20. As he steps around the corner, we'll see if he notices Rouge. He does not seem to notice Rouge until he gets basically parallel, like almost runs into you. In fact, I will say this will allow for you to make an attack of opportunity if you want to.
I love a game that uses Skyrim logic for stealth, where you can just be like crouching right in front of them and they can't see you.
Sure, why not? I can use my cutlass for that, right?
You use your cutlass, and you do have a boon on the attack because he doesn't see it coming.
Well, I didn't roll very good though. 12.
With the boon?
Oh wait. 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was rolling twice and taking the better one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Why you gotta rub it in?
No, it's fine. You lean forward and stab him directly in the chest with the rapier, and he kind of looks down and looks up, and then is going to try to snatch you.
I mean, I kind of just assumed he was gonna do that anyway. That's part of why I did it.
It's fair enough. It's worth a shot. So, eat.
My defense is a 13. So.
He grabs a hold of you, piercing you with his claws as he does. You may make a might test to avoid becoming grappled.
No, it's a 6.
All right, you are grappled. You also can make a vitality test.
That's a 15.
All right, very good. So he has a hold of you. You will suffer 18 stabbing damage from the claws.
Oh.
What was that?
Nothing.
All right. So, are you still up?
Yeah.
All right. So, he's got a hold of you. He is pierced into your flesh with his claws, and has a firm, solid grasp on you. Next, this door pops open as another one of his brides pops out of the adjacent bedroom. The commoner who is waiting with an action ready is going to go ahead and take a pop at the bride. Fails miserably in doing so. The bride, in return, is going to attack the commoner. Let's see real quick here. Actually, the bride, in response, the bride lets out a roar. As she does, I need all of you to roll a cunning test, please.
And
I got a 10 for Lucy. I got a 7 for
Yep.
Bones. All right. I got a 10 for Buddy.
13.
13 for Rouge. Do any of you want to spend fortune? There is currently 5 fortune in the bowl, so you could all spend one to try to reroll that.
I'd like it.
Nah.
All right.
I will reroll.
Well, what's the point? You know, I guess just fuck me.
I wanna do. No, I want to reroll too, Mike.
I got a
No, I
12.
fucked it up. Like I spelled. I made it even worse.
Oh shit!
Is a 12 better?
Not really.
Oh.
I got a 20 this time.
You're fine. And let me roll actually for the shepherd. He's gonna be fine, and for the commoner is not fine. So Bones and the shepherd are not scared. Everyone else present is scared for the next 4 rounds of this bride.
What does that mean?
I've got the little circles above her head so you can see which one it is. While you are scared, you can't move any closer to the character you're scared of.
Mhm.
You have a hindrance on checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear is in sight. And you must either move away from the source of being scared or stay rooted where you are as long as the source of being scared does not approach you.
Okay. And that's for 5 rounds?
For the next 4 rounds.
Okay.
And that brings us to Lucy. What would you like to do?
Well, first off, because I am scared, I'm going to pivot
Damn it.
around this way.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot the spirit again.
Excellent. Go ahead and do so if you don't mind.
19.
Oh, that absolutely will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Nice. 9.
Wonderful. The spirit discorporates as it is weak to that silver damage. You blast it and it basically shatters. Turns into a fine mist which parts and dissipates.
Okay.
Destroyed.
Yeah, that's my turn. I'm just gonna hang out here behind the corner
Right
so I
on.
don't have to look at the scary vampire bride lady.
She is pretty horrifying. So, buddy, you are scared. What would you like to do?
I can use more spell slots to make more stingers, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I have 7 spell slots. So I think it's 2 more per level. See stingers at 1 point for each additional spell point cast. This creates 2 additional stingers. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna use 3 spell slots. See, so that brings me to 5. 2 on the bride right here.
Okay.
So that's 6d4. Go back to the regular. I go back. So that's 6 times 5. So 45 damage.
Wonderful. You light her up with seeking stingers.
Then I'm gonna go all the way over here.
That is not the worst call I've ever heard. I just need to see if she needs to make a morale check as of yet. Nope. All right. She lets out a hiss at you, and you now have a brand new worst enemy. Rouge.
I mean, I'm grappled, right?
You are grappled. You can try to break free. You can attack the um, person who has you in the grapple.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll do that.
All right.
Oh, nat 20.
Nice. Go ahead and roll
Not
that.
bad for a fuck it.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
Do I double the die?
You double the die. Yep.
Okay. 8. It wasn't great. I rolled that, as has been the going rate.
Had you added any silver to your weapon?
Nope.
So they take. You stab him in the chest, and he looks down and he says, "My dear, why do you make this difficult?"
I want you to stop it.
What's that?
It's because I want you to stop it.
Right on. Anything else?
Do I have to? Is trying to break from the grapple a full action?
No, you get to do that for free on top of attack.
Okay.
So,
I'll
it's
try to do that.
a might test.
Might. 19.
You wrestle free. You are no longer grappled.
And then I can take a defend or disengage action as a supplemental action. Can I try to disengage?
Absolutely, yeah. Which way do you want to go?
I guess there, because at least I can try to duck into this fucking door. I don't know.
Okay, excellent. You managed to disengage. He hisses angrily. Bones, what would you like to do?
Eldritch Blast.
Who are you Eldritch blasting now?
The bride. Can I see her from where I am?
The bride? Yeah.
Yeah.
She's basically, there's a panicking commoner between you and her.
Mm.
So you can absolutely see her. And you can Eldritch blast.
I'll
around.
Eldritch
Just
blast
don't budge.
Famous last words. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21.
21?
Yeah,
Yeah, you absolutely hit.
D10. I'm like, my work here is done. Without rolling my D10. Shit. Hang on. No, that's not a D10. That's a D10. 9.
Holy shit. You blast her and she spits out like a ton of blood. She's very, very clearly on her last legs. But does not run. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Wonderful. The automaton starts running up the hallway up to Bones, or up to Rouge, I should say. Is going to attempt to knock Rouge out.
Yeah, he'll probably be successful. Let's be real.
That's the spirit.
We'll find
My
out.
defense is a 13. I'm a realist.
Yep.
My head's barely attached to my body.
16?
Yes.
That smacks you about the face, neck, and shoulders. Um, and you will take 8 blunt damage. Are you up still?
Yeah.
All right. He runs up and smacks you. Carmilla rushes forward and seeing the difficulties that her fellow bride is going through, is going to just go straight past you. Now, you've already taken your reaction, yes? No. So you could, if you wanted to, try to stab Carmilla as she runs past you.
Or why not?
Give it a shot. Never know how good it might do.
Hey, it was another 19,
Woo!
which makes it like a 25.
Absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Not that my damage has been impressive. 8. That's the same as when I critted.
What kind of damage does that weapon do?
Edged and corrosive.
Oh, excellent. So she takes the full 8. She lets out a hiss at you, but you are not her main target at this point. She knows better than to get between the Lord Vlad and his object of desire.
I
So
don't like that.
this frightened commoner is going to attempt to stick the bride with the pitchfork. Of course, still being scared of her. He swings and misses horribly. That brings us back to Vlad. Vlad steps forward and says, I only want to share eternity with you. Why must you fight? And is going to try to snatch you up again.
Going to be a little annoying.
I assume an 11 does not hit you.
No.
You dance out of the way. And he, you see his eyes narrow. And he decides that this is the last turn he's going to play nicely.
No.
He's been playing nicely. Shit.
The bride, who is directly in front of your very brave townsfolk.
I know, this guy is like MVP. He's coming through.
He really is. He's doing his best to, anyway.
He's a good dog.
Oh.
Is going to reach forward and try to take a bite out of this good dog. Oh, God. With a 26, that absolutely will hit.
No, we just got invested in him.
He drops. As she bites, you see. At first, it's a normal bite on the neck, but then you see her fangs extend into the neck. He drops to his knees and falls dead to the ground as she regains 8 stamina points.
You know, I should have learned this lesson when I was watching Attack on Titan.
What's that?
Don't get invested in anyone. 'Cause they will be dying. Oh, what a cool character, and they're dead. Great.
I know, we should not have praised him.
Blood
That
is
was the
spilled.
kiss of death.
He is dead. That brings us to Lucy. Lucy, you are still scared, but the first round of being scared is done. What would you like
Okay.
to do?
I'm gonna do the action movie thing of could I like take a 5-foot step this way, shoot either this bride or the other bride?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're shooting the bride that you're not scared of, you attack normally. If you're shooting the bride you are scared of, you would attack with disadvantage. With hindrance, I should say. Sorry.
I will shoot the bride then that I'm not scared of.
Glorious. Let's see it.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Holy shit, sure is. You step around and plant one between her eyes. Go ahead and roll your damage dice.
Holy
Double the
shit.
result.
Oh, 15.
All right, so that's 13 on the dice, right?
Yes.
Or did you roll? So you rolled 2 dice instead of 1 die?
Yes.
All right. So 15, and then we double that because it's silver bullets. So she takes 30 points of damage.
And she explodes.
No, but you do blast a hole in her head. She sort of falls backward and then looks forward at you and narrows her eyes as blood trickles down her forehead.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back this way.
Good call. Buddy, it is your action. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna probably Hail Mary this, try to at least. Let me see. So let me take 1, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So I'm gonna use 4 of my 5 spell slots. Oops.
Okay.
That brings me to 11 darts. I'm gonna attack Transylvania-Hound.
Okay.
So that's 86 points of damage on him.
Wonderful. You riddle him with seeking stingers, blasting pieces of flesh out of his torso, soaking Rouge behind him in blood. And he turns and looks over his shoulder and narrows his eyes at you.
His eyes darkened.
Anything else you would like to do?
Darkly.
That is my turn. I just want to remind Bone she has a healing potion I don't think she used. And yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right on.
Sick. That's a good reminder. Thanks.
Yeah.
That is a good reminder. So that also reminds me, your shepherd buddy.
How many death saves does he got?
None.
He should have death saves because I am about to revive him.
The shepherd's not down.
That guy.
Yeah,
No.
and he is dead.
No, I'm gonna revive him.
Got prison
One
check.
way or another.
You might be able to get him up, but I don't know if you're going to revive him. The shepherd is going to cast Guiding Bolt on Lord Transylvanian-Hound.
Fuck yeah. I love a good cleric.
Mm-hmm.
So a ranged spell attack. As he fires the bolt, Lord Transylvanian-Hound dances around it almost as if it's standing still. The bolt misses, takes no damage. That brings us to Rouge. Rouge, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna try to get free and then duck and weave away.
All right.
Now with them numbers, I'm not. It's a might, right?
He doesn't have you. Remember, he didn't grab you the last turn.
That's true.
So you can just dive, you can disengage and dive through this door if you want to.
Yeah, I want to do that. Pew!
All right, you pop into the door. The room is empty. You see
Okay.
the windows are open. You could conceivably dive out one of those windows.
Make like Ted Bundy.
You could. If you wanted to leave your friends and dive out of a second
That's
story
pretty rough. All
window,
right.
you absolutely can do that. That is an option.
I'll leave that as a backup
Show.
plan and stay here quietly for as long as I can manage it.
I feel like that's something another character that Sarah played would have done, but
That brings us to Bones. What would Bones like to do?
I'm going to save the passive guy.
How would you like to try to save the
I have heal, and I have.
All right.
We got bigger fish to fry.
Go ahead. You have cure wounds? Is that what you have?
Heal.
Heal. Oh, the heal skill?
Yes.
Go ahead and make your heal skill check, please.
Mike's so frustrated at me. Like I can feel it.
It's a cunning test with your experience bonus.
That was a 9.
All right, you failed to stabilize him.
Nice.
Well,
Good
I-
uh, next, the
I just want to say that I am a necromancer, so one way or another, this dude's coming back.
the automaton moves to the door, and Lord Transylvanian-Hound says, "No, get the others," and then it continues moving. 25, 30.
Wrong turn.
It is done. So Carmilla got shot in the face, and she's not very happy about that. So
I
she...
missed that her name was Carmilla.
I named her.
All right.
My points to name her.
So she drops to all fours
And she gives up. She shows her belly.
and comes running down. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I guess the first person she will hit will be the shepherd, so she's going to take out her frustrations on him first. So you got that going for you. She's going to take a bite out of the shepherd. Not with that roll, she ain't. She bites and he dives out of the way. That brings us to our dying commoner, who now has 2 failed saves. And that brings us to Lord Vlad. You hear through the door, Rouge. My love, I'll be only a moment. As he rushes forward. Let me just check something real quick. Ah, yes. Moving faster than you thought was possible. He walks up and uses his first claw attack on the priest. Are you kidding me? As he swings with the first claw attack at the priest, he brushes his hand against the priest's holy symbol and takes 5 holy damage.
You're joking. He botched?
And I'm not joking. He did. And that is doubled because he's weak to it. So, but that pisses him off. So he takes another swing at the priest.
Caresses the priest's face.
That swing goes better. As
He has 2 attacks around?
that's only 2 of the 3 attacks around he actually has. So he is then going to bite the priest with his 3rd attack. But first, he has to roll damage for the hit. So that is 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 edged against the priest. From that, and then he's going to use his 3rd attack to bite the priest. Priest will need to make a vitality save. Holy cow. The priest makes the vitality test,
Damn.
but
He solos him.
still does take the bite damage. So the good news is the priest will not return as one of the undead. The bad news is he rips the priest's throat out, spraying blood everywhere. The priest drops to the ground, also dying. That brings us to our fair lady bride is going to attempt to attack Bones while Bones is trying to heal. So I'm going to try to take a bite out of Bones.
Is this the one that I have a crush on?
No.
Oh, okay.
The one that you have a crush on is the one that had stepped to the priest and had a very bad day as a result. That's the one that Rouge shot in the face. Or that Lucy shot in the face.
Oh, Carmela, right.
Yep. As she dives in to bite you, she gets a 20. How does that land for Bones? Take Bones' armor class is less than 20.
See, it's not my fault now.
Shut up, Lucy.
Shut your ass up! Shut the fuck up! Oh god.
You suffer 6 stabbing.
I should have used heal on myself.
No.
Does that bring you down to being unconscious?
Yes.
Remember when I told you to take that potion?
You know what's even worse about that? that bride gains 6 stamina points too from drinking your blood as you fall unconscious.
Yeah. And sewing this guy up.
Lucy, it is your action. What would you like to do?
Oh,
But
this
that's
guy's
really
getting-
in character though for me. So
I mean, that's
That's
valid.
right.
That's valid.
That's right.
This tracks with every decision you've made up to this point.
All right. A 5-foot step, and he is getting so shot. 13.
I thought he was pouring just like a gallon of milk into something. Like, what? Just drinking straight milk? What the hell?
It's a gallon of water, but yes.
what a freak.
I was thirsty. I apologize. All
How
this killing
dare you.
is making me thirsty.
How dare you have needs?
I know you got a
Travis.
13,
Yes.
and you were targeting Lord Transylvanian-Hound.
Yes.
You see him swat the bullet to the side.
Can I spend a fortune on a reroll?
You can, absolutely.
I'm going to do that. 'Cause otherwise, we're all going to die. We might still die, but at least we die slower. Oh, dirty 20.
Excellent. He goes to slap it out of the way, and you actually shoot him in the hand. Go ahead and roll your damage.
8.
All right, so he takes 16 because that is he's weak against that.
Okay.
And now he has a new best friend he wants to talk to.
Yeah. Well, I'm at 32 hit points, so I might survive a round to
Do
shoot
your
again.
worst.
Buddy, what would you like to do?
Alright, just gonna Hail Mary shot. Use my last spell slot on Transylvanian-Hound for Seeking Stingers.
All right, go for it.
Go back to the simple. So right. So it's 5 times 38.
Wonderful. Let me check something real quick. 38.
Yeah.
All right. You hit him in the middle mass. You can see like exposed bone, and you can see like dead, shriveled organs revealed beneath the rib cage, long, almost like mummified. Not moving. The heart is not beating. These organs are dead. Is there anything else that Buddy would like to do?
I think that's all I can do.
Rouge. You can hear this horror show happening out in the hallway. What would you like to do?
I have no idea. I mean, I use a fucking rapier. This is not like I don't. I'm not made for this.
Give me a notice. Give me a roll using a cunning check using notice if you have it.
16.
Okay. As you're looking around the room trying to figure out what the hell to do, you notice another door immediately to the north. That should, if memory serves you, let you into the master bedroom. If there's something that you could use against him, it would be in there.
Yeah, I'll go in there and go looking for something useful.
All right, as you step into the room, it becomes very clear. Above the fireplace mantle, you see what looks to be the mounted handle and hilt of a sword. However, there's an intricate, at the pommel of the sword, there's an intricate design of a sun.
Is it like, can I get it down, or is it like mounted to the point where I can't get it down?
You can run over to it and grab it. That will be like your whole movement your whole action will, it'll take you to get there and grab it, but you do get there
Okay.
and get a hold of it.
Okay. I'll do that.
Excellent. Bones. Make a death save.
I will take that potion now.
Too late. You fucked it up.
Is that just raw?
Mm-hmm.
12.
Well, it's a vitality test. So
Oh, vitality? 13.
excellent. I do believe that is a failure.
What?
Does the first failure I had earlier count, or does it reset?
It resets.
Okay.
If it's a vitality test, difficulty 15.
You know what it should be? It should be in the sheet for Pugmire. You should have 9 death saves.
Yes.
Yes, I will forward that along to Eddie. I'm sure he will love the idea.
And then you can never like get rid of it. So every death save you take is like one of your 9 deaths.
Nice.
Mm.
However, in
You're
this
going to
case,
pay me for this.
you have just failed one.
Okay.
The automaton is going to step forward and take a swing at Lucy. So this kind of robot-looking thing just sort of waltzes up to you, Lucy.
I don't like that.
Oh, I'm also. Let's see. It's going to try to slam you with its metallic hand. Does a 15 hit Lucy?
It does.
All right. You are smacked in the face and neck with the metallic hand of the armored sentinel, dealing you 10 blunt damage.
Ouch.
Still up?
Still up.
Rock and roll. Carmilla is very angry with you. So she is going to rush forward, provoking.
Oh shit! I didn't realize she was still alive.
Oh yeah, and she's going to. She drops the priest's body and lunges forward at you.
Uh huh.
She does. Does an 18 hit you?
Oh yes, it will.
All right. You take 7 stabbing.
Okay. I'm still up.
All
I'm at
right.
15 hit points, but I'm still up.
And she gains 7 hit points. That brings us to our. He's dead. I'm going to get him out of there. Brings us to Lord Vlad. Lord Vlad is going to rush forward. Past you. You do technically, Lucy. I will let you take an attack of opportunity at Lord Vlad as he goes past you, if you have a melee weapon at hand.
I have a whip.
All right. So you can take a crack at him with the whip if you'd like.
Ooh, that's funny. Get it? You crack the whip.
12, so I don't think I affect him at all.
Nope. You sort of clumsily try to snap him with the whip as you see him dashing toward Buddy. Oh, Buddy. He is a flurry of flying fur and claw as he goes to take his 3-round multi-attack at you, or his 3-attack multi-attack at you.
I have Ring of Evasion. I don't know what it does though. I forgot.
You have what?
Ring of Evasion.
Ring of Evasion.
Forgot what that is.
That is on page 160. I'll let you know.
Might just be for a check though.
I think it gives you, it lets you use your reflexive action to take no damage from falling.
From falling. Okay.
And when you that's a refinement. When you fail an agility test, you can use your reflexive action to activate the ring and instead succeed.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna apply. Okay.
Yeah, probably not going to apply here. So, first bite or first claw. 23. Does that hit you?
Oh no.
No.
Does not?
No.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
I was about to ask, what's your build?
Yeah,
Alright.
I got like 5 points in like knights. I got like 3 in wizard.
And I need you to make a might test at difficulty 19, please. And you also will take All right, so you are grappled.
Mhm.
You take 28 points of edged damage.
He's edging me too. What an asshole.
Are you still up?
This perverts. No, I got. I'm still up.
All right. Then he is going to have you make a vitality test, please.
Okay.
Because you are grappled now because you failed the might test.
Oop. Oh, 19.
Holy cow. He pulls you in and takes a bite. You do not take deathly damage from the actual bite, but you will still take the stabbing damage from the bite if he succeeds on the attack. All right, so he does hit you, so you do still take 19 stabbing. Are you still up?
Exactly how much I had. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice.
I had 2.
All right, so you drop to unconscious, but he did not kick off the actual blood drinking because you made your test. So he's not going to regain any stamina, and you're not in any danger of rising as a blood drinker yet. But you will be making death saves. Next comes our friend here. She is going to go ahead and make an attack against Bones.
I'm already down.
I know.
Oh
What?
no.
Make sure you stay down.
Yeah, she has a plan for you.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
At least a
Don't
sexy
turn
plan.
Bones.
Sexy plan.
If it's a sexy plan, I could be fine with this.
I mean, depends on how you define sexy, I suppose.
Yes.
19, I assume, will hit you as you are unconscious. She does get advantage. Still not a crit, though, which is good. So you fail an additional death save as she crouches down and begins drinking the blood out of your neck from a bite. Lucy, it's your action.
Oh god.
To your, assuming you're facing Carmilla. Camilla's directly in front of you. Immediately to your left, there is a blood drinking feline draining the life out of Bones. And to your right, you see Lord Vlad ripping out Buddy's throat. What would you like to do?
Oh god. The most direct threat is Camilla, so I'm going to shoot her.
All right.
26.
You absolutely, right between the eyes.
Oh, nice. I only rolled 3 damage.
But she takes 6.
Okay, I'll take it.
She hisses at you very angrily. Buddy, give me a dying save, please. Vitality test 15.
Vitality. Okay. 13.
All right, so you mark 1 failed save. Rouge, as you pull this hilt down and you feel its weight in your hand, a flaming blade of what appears to be sunlight comes out of the end of it.
Awesome.
Amen.
Is it my turn now?
It is. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go running out as far as I can, yelling I'm about to kill somebody.
All right. So if you dash and stay on your feet, which you would need to do. You're not going to run on all fours with a flaming sword, I hope.
No.
That would be funny.
Probably not.
But let's see. Just want to check here. Because movement does work a bit different in Realms of Pugmire. All right, yeah, so there is no, let's see. Just checking, double checking, making sure I'm not ruling this wrong because I would hate to do that. You can use your action as a second move action. So you can basically move double your speed, with each square being 5 feet.
How far can I go then?
So what's your speed? 30? Right?
Yes.
So you can move 12 squares. You wouldn't be able to attack or anything, but you can move 12 squares.
Are you running away?
No.
No, running towards you.
Oh, okay.
She's way in the other area, so.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
so I have to
Yeah.
like run to you guys to get to you. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, I forgot to switch back. I'm gonna go to like here so that I'm not walking up on them when I don't have an action.
Okay, so you're
So,
gonna reserve?
Yeah, well, I don't have any actions because I
Right.
ran so far, so I don't want to like run up on somebody who's gonna turn and kill me.
That's fair. That is
So.
fair.
I'm just staying a few feet back. That's
All right, Bones, give me a death save, please.
It's what, vitality?
Vitality, yep.
17.
You succeed on your save.
Does that mean I have to stop doing death saves or no?
So yes, so the way that it works, once you have succeeded, if you didn't get a triumph on it, you're no longer dying, and you've managed to stabilize. If you would like to wake up, you can spend one available stamina die, rolling it to recover that many stamina points and regaining consciousness.
Okay. I will.
All right, go for it.
Roll my d6. 5.
You gain 5 stamina points. And you are now awake. You are prone, and this woman is over you with her fangs in your neck, basically. But you wake up. The automaton is going to backhand Lucy.
Not the bitch slap. That's crazy. That's disrespectful.
16 hit.
My defense is only 13.
They are downright rude, these automatons.
I should have bought
That
better
one.
armor when I had the chance.
So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage to Lucy.
I have 2 hit points left.
All right, so you get smacked in the face and you are up. However, the next action belongs to Carmilla.
Oh shit.
She lunges forward to take a bite out of you.
Oh,
God.
oh.
That's a natural 20.
It's been nice knowing y'all. Been
As
very
you
nice
sort of
knowing y'all.
bring your pistol up, she like grabs your hand and you feel like a snap, and then she like just digs her fangs into your neck.
And then it's just darkness after that.
Yeah, dealing you. Let's see. Sorry, wrong number.
I mean, she's gonna hurt me no matter what. I only have 2 hit points, but
I
might
mean,
as well
you're going
know.
down. Yeah, I suppose it. Yeah, it's. So you will take. It's not actually that much, but it doesn't need to be. You will take 10 stabbing. So that drops you down to 0. She is biting you, and she is going to try to drain your blood. So why don't you go ahead and give me a vitality test, please?
Is this a death save or just a
No, this is just a
vitality
straight
test?
vitality test to resist
Okay.
the being turned.
Can I add my experience bonus if I have a specialty in it?
If it's marked, you get a boon.
Okay, it is marked, so. Ah. 12.
Well, you get to roll again and see if you get better.
19.
You resist being turned.
Hooray.
You have not. You are still making death saves though.
Okay.
So
Well, at
this
least I'm
turn,
not
she hasn't managed to turn you into a vampire.
a vampire.
A vampire, exactly.
Vampire.
Lord
No,
Vlad
vampire.
is going to take a bite out of. He's gonna chew on Buddy, basically. Oh God.
Stop rolling good, Travis.
Go ahead and make a vitality test for Buddy, please.
16.
All right. I just want to check wording on this. All right. So, Buddy, you feel your consciousness slip away. And then you feel something entering your form. Something dark and foul. As you become paralyzed, your soul engaging in a battle with this demon that would possess you. This one looks up from the no, this one is now chewing on Bones. Bones, you've woken up. You're no longer scared.
Never was, baby.
But this one still basically has a hold of you. So they are going to absolutely try to bite you again.
And I'm absolutely gonna fucking
Oh, God.
chug a protein shake. Not a protein shake. What is it called? A potion?
They got a crit
Can I?
to bite you.
Going back
Oh.
down.
What?
You take 7 points of damage as they bite you.
Did I have time to chug my...
No, no, your turn didn't come around yet.
You're like, I'm back up! And I'm back down. And I'm back up. And I'm
I get knocked down and I get up again.
You are dropped back into unconsciousness as they take another bite out of Bones.
think I'm out. They pull me back in.
Lucy, what do you got?
Oh God. I have a death save is what I have.
Oh, that's right.
So that's a vitality check.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, dirty 20.
Excellent. You may spend a stamina point and a stamina die and roll it to gain that many stamina points.
Ooh.
All right, you gain 2 stamina points and wake up.
Okay.
Buddy, you needn't make any saves. You will be rising at the following sunset as one of the undead.
Man, I'm an old dog. I've been through enough.
Well, now you're going to be an even older dog unless somebody puts you out of your misery. Speaking of people that might be able to do that, Rouge, what would you like to do?
Danny boy.
I guess I'm gonna come in and hit the first enemy I can get to.
Right, that would be this feller right here. Go ahead and make your attack check. You will have a boon on this because that feller is absolutely not paying attention to you. They are trying to drain.
What are the stats of this weapon? Because I don't know what my plus is.
It doesn't give you any. Well, it gives you a +3 to your. It's a +3 magic weapon, and it deals.
So it'll be 3 higher than my regular ass
Right,
cutlass,
three
right?
3 higher than your regular cutlass. It will deal damage like a cutlass, but it's holy.
Okay. All right. And I don't have a boon.
You have a boon on this guy because they're not paying any attention to you.
Oh, perfect. Hmm. 18.
That'll hit.
Is it the same? It's 1d10?
Same damage die as the cutlass, yes, but you also add your normal add and then +3 because it's a +3 weapon.
Okay. 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 13.
All right, and since that would be 26, as you swing the sword, their body turns to ash and they let out a horrible yell. This does draw the attention of everyone else who is present. Bones, are you down? You're down. Go ahead and give me a death save, please. He's staring at me while you're just drop the die while you're looking at me.
Yeah, it's an 11, so that's a fail.
It is a fail.
At least I got to reset my death saves. So you see where my 9 death saves per life cycle
Makes sense, yeah. It does.
would come in handy.
The biggest dick move I ever pulled at a gaming table was I took the dice and I rolled them like this. I just looked at the person and he hits you. The dickest thing I've ever done as a GM.
I love it. If that's the dickest thing you've ever done, you're amazing. You're doing great, fam.
I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so you fail a death save. Mark it down as failed. That brings us around to the automaton, who is for some fucking reason still up.
Because we have bigger problems.
That automaton is going to turn, seeing that the nearest person that's up that's wielding a weapon is in fact Rouge. They're going to step over to Rouge to try to attack. That does provoke an opportunity attack from Lucy if Lucy wants to try to take it.
Lucy will take it. The whip.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Nay.
Click over. Okay. 15.
Holy crap, you hit.
You don't have to sound so surprised. 3 points of damage.
Excellent. It sort of like looks back at you, realizing that maybe it made a mistake, but first it's going to go ahead and pick this fight. It's going to take a swipe at Rouge.
Whoosh. Does a 35 hit you?
Does a 79 hit you?
I don't sound like that often.
Just hits. Just hits.
Does 22 hit?
Man, I'll beat your
I'm not. It was 22.
I'm going to Rockford tonight.
Pick me up on the way, Mike.
I'll let you in. I'll
take-
let you in to break his legs.
You take 4 blunt. Are you still up?
I'll show you 4 bludgeoning.
I am.
All right, excellent. You've taken 4 blunt. That brings us to Carmela. Carmela is still up and is not going to let this this shit go with Lucy. So she is going to try to take a bite out of Lucy again.
I'm still not over the I'll show you for bludgeoning.
Let's see.
That's a great fucking line.
Roll a one.
How about a 13?
Oh, that is exactly my defense.
Oh no! All right, she is going to take 4 stamina points. Does that drop you back down?
It does. I only had 2.
All right, you fall unconscious. Lord Vlad tosses Buddy's body to the ground, rushes forward, and picks up Lucy and says to Rouge, "We can negotiate." Rouge, it is your action. What would you like to do?
You already killed all the people except one. I don't know that there's much negotiating.
You're a really bad negotiator.
He says, Buddy will rise. I can assure you your other friends will as well. If only you surrender. It is your action and your choice. What would you like to do?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go at him with the fucking sword. I don't care.
All right, you come running forward with the sun sword. Take a swing.
It's gonna be a 24.
You absolutely hit. Go ahead and roll that damage. Make sure you double the dice because, or no, you don't double the dice. It's because it wasn't a crit. It's just weak against it, so it takes double the
Okay.
damage.
$15.
All right, so he takes 30. You slice him across the middle mass, and he lets out a horrific just squeal. I need to make a morale test for him. And that is made at... Let's see, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm so slow on the uptick with some of these things. 191 is at +7. All right, so it's difficulty 15. 1 second. He fails his morale test. As you swipe him across the chest, he lets out a horrific scream, and his body transforms into a horde of bats. Bones, give me a death save.
I mean, we could just like transition to playing like vampires of Pugmire. Vampires.
The
Vampire.
vampires.
Vampooch for me.
It's true, you are a vampooch.
I failed.
All right, that makes 2. The automaton is going to take a swing at Rouge because it doesn't get scared. Oh my god, 26. And that's 8 blunt. Is Rouge still up?
Somehow.
All right.
They're just chipping away very slowly.
That brings us
was
to-
the one who's gonna make us all pull through.
The
Carmilla-
fucking tortoise in the hair right now.
Carmilla, who actually doesn't need to make a save, she is going to absolutely take a bite out of Lucy.
Mm-hmm. Is it vitality test time?
It is vitality test time for you. Well, you. All right, so that's a failed vitality test. Plus, she has advantage on biting you because you're unconscious. Does a 15 hit you?
Absolutely.
All right, so that brings Lucy down to her 3rd failed death save. Lucy perishes at the claws of Carmilla.
But I come back as a vampire, right?
You will theoretically come back as a vampire. Lord,
Karma's a bitch.
Lord Vlad is going to try to flee. As the bats fly past you, you do get a opportunity attack against Lord Vlad. If you'd like to take it, Rouge.
Yeah, sure. 18.
And that's including your +3, right?
Yeah.
All right, you swing and catch him aflame. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Uh, 13.
Takes 26 as he moves past and through you. Still alive. Starts flying down the hallway. Lucy is dead. Buddy is dead. Rouge, are you chasing him? Or are you going to take out Carmilla?
I'm gonna grab up Carmilla, I guess.
All right, go ahead and make your attack check as you rush forward and pivoting around the sentinel and swinging at Carmilla.
That didn't go well. 16.
16 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
9.
Carmilla turns to dust as you pass through her with the
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, we were so
with the
close.
sword. Bones. Give me a death save, would you?
Bones, you have to live. You have to live.
I got an 8.
Oh,
The light fades from Bones.
Bones said, I don't have to do shit, actually.
Literally, yes, exactly.
All your friends around you are dead, and you're holding the sun sword. The flock of bats is flying its way toward the master bedroom. What would Rouge like to do?
I guess I'm gonna follow him and go try to take him out at least. At least if I die trying, at least I'd trying.
The camera stays on the hallway as Rouge runs off camera, the others bleeding out in the hall. There are the sounds of a flaming sword swinging about as the last of the bats are taken out. We fade to the sunrise over Hountain. The fog dissipated. Covered in blood and ash, Rouge makes her way out of the manor alone. The only question I have for you, Rouge, is did you put your friends out of their misery before you left? Or did you leave their bodies to rise as the undead the following night?
I don't know. I probably left them. It doesn't seem like something many of them be real upset about.
Wonderful. Though the old Lord Transylvanian-Hound has been taken out, the next night, a new canine master rises from the grave with
Stop.
2 new cat brides to carry forth the tradition, the haunting of Hountain.
Oh, you mean us? I mean, what? I was like, what? Like Dracula too? What? I'm the Dracula. Oh.
And whatever adventures await Rouge in the future are tales for another time, because that, my friends, is where we will put an end on this episode and this campaign of the Curious Cats of Mal. Any questions, comments, complaints, or concerns?
This was actually I've been playing D&D since I was 17, and I'm now
Sure.
this is my first TPK.
Oh, goodness. Well, it wasn't quite a TPK. You did get one survivor, but...
Because my PC died, so I'm calling it a TPK.
The one that mattered to me died.
That's fair.
Exactly.
That's fair.
And I mean, like, it's also like it's ending the campaign, so I feel like we're gonna round up.
Sure, that's fair enough. Yeah, we can round up. Awesome.
No, but thank you for running. It was fun.
Thank you for playing. I had a blast. I'm sorry that it ended in blood, but sometimes that's how things end.
Oh no, I forgot that Lucy's last words are gonna be like, "I told you so."
Well, are they really last words? Maybe we go the other direction. Maybe those are Lucy's first words
Oh
as she
yeah,
rises with the
probably.
others, says, "I told you so."
I told you we should have left.
This now turns into like so this campaign is like Knox writing little fan fiction like like cat campaign of like everybody except their cats and dogs now.
that does strike me as yes. As we peel away, we find this is all just the journal of a very bizarre Nosferatu in a sewer. So, folks, that has been the Curious Cats of Mao. I want to thank everybody who's watched. I want to thank everybody who's played. We will. This group will be returning. We're probably going to be playing some They Came From. We'll see how it goes. So keep an eye on the schedule to see when we come back. But until then, if you would please, Mike, tell us who you are, what you do, who you're playing, your pronouns, their pronouns, anything you'd like to promote.
I'm Mike Mutant. I play characters who die. In real life, I am a comic artist. You can find me on Instagram at Mike Mutant Comics, and on Blue Sky. If you just search up Mike Mutant, I'll pop up there.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for being here, Mike. It's been an honor and a pleasure to share the screen with you on yet another tale. Sarah, your pertinence, please.
I am Sarah Schreiber, she, her. I played Bruges, she, her. I'm everywhere as Wordsmith Sarah. I am tired and ready to go to bed.
Same. I will once I can type properly, I'll put your link in the chat. That brings us over to Rachel. Your pertinence, please.
Hello, my name is Rachel. I was playing Lucy, and I'm gonna have to go cuddle my cat.
You must. I'm
because
sorry. I
super
apologize.
suspicious like that way.
The worst part about character death in Pugmire is like, oh, this was my pet.
I know, exactly. But no, it's fine. I'm pretty sure my cat would take very well to becoming a vampire.
That's fair.
But yeah, you can find me Stolen Fires, mostly on Blue Sky these days, where if you want, you can see pictures of my cat, because I just posted some. Yeah, working on a bunch of projects, none ready to be announced.
Fair enough. Well, it has been a pleasure to go on this journey with you, and sad, but a bittersweet moment in turning you into The Walking Dead. And last but not least, Melina, your pertinence, please.
What's up, weirdos? I don't know. I'm Melina. I play Bones, or played Bones, but I feel like Bones would be happy to be vampire. And
I don't think that's going to bother Bones one bit.
yeah, I just get to get Bones more easily now.
Right, yeah. You just have to peel them out of your food.
So all good. No hard feelings, Lucy, since we're gonna have to spend an eternity together.
I mean, we could just be like the two brides for like continually just bitchy to each other.
It's a cut to like, if you've ever seen, what was that reality show that made me decide I would never ever want to experience polygamy? What was the name of that show?
Sister
HBO
Wives.
Sister
had a show
Wives.
called Big Love, but it was scripted, but it was
Big
pretty
Love was
good.
scripted. Sister Wives was the reality show that was
Mm.
actually about like a Mormon polygamist family. But there was a infamous sort of picture of them, like him and like the wives on the couch, and like he just looked like just crestfallen and broken down.
Also, it's our Vampire the Masquerade campaign we had too.
That's true as well. Yeah. But yeah, that's just what that reminded me of, the idea of just having to live with two spouses that are constantly at each other.
I feel like after 100 years or so, I would forgive Lucy.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, and I guess that leaves me. I'm Travis. My pronouns are he, they. When I'm not running games, I am writing them. I would once again like to just remind you that we have Steam Wars over on BackerKit. Highly recommend you go check that out. Also, on a personal note, next week is March 4th, GM's Day. On GM's Day, I will be releasing the Gauntlet of Spiragos for Scarred Lands Savage Worlds. Please keep an eye out for it. Check it out. Pick it up. Tell your friends to do the same. That would be huge for me. I would greatly appreciate it. All kidding aside, I love everybody on this screen. I'm so glad that we have had a chance to tell these stories together, and I look forward to telling more stories with you in the future. If you've not yet followed and subscribed, please do so. Hang out. We are going to send a raid over to the good folks over at Venture Maidens. Bye, everybody.
Bye.